Hi, hello, welcome back. I wanted to quickly show off my Tomodachi Island and all of the Miis that I've made so far. For me, it's been a week since the game came out. Oh, here it is. For me, it's been it's Luffy. For me, it's been a week since the game came out, but genuinely, I don't know when this video will come out. Like, my uni semester started again and it's been so incredibly busy. I'm like in the middle of making a presentation right now. I'm just taking a 15-minute break, but I really wanted to show you guys what I made here. First of all, gotta grab my money, of course. And then I, of course, also gotta check my shops. Oh my god. That's Link. I also made him. Okay, let's see what we get. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to say that, but some chicken. And oh no, I already have that. That would be so cool if that was my first. And a comic, I also have that. And that's it. Aw. I wasn't that lucky this time around, but that's okay.
Welcome.
Look. It's Zuko. Of course, I had to make him too. I will also show everybody individually in just a second. Got some crepe. That's cool. With what is that? Kiwi and banana. Okay, looks pretty good. Okay, of course, gotta grab everything so that they go in my catalog. Ooh, what is this? A mini UFO. I think I kind of want to buy the suit of armor as well. That's pretty expensive, but it's cool. I could maybe even give it to Link, who we just saw. You know what? I'm rich anyway. I'm just okay. Was that a smart financial decision? I'm not sure, but well, I did it. I think I kind of want the muscle suit too. That's kind of funny. And the UFO. Why not? Oh, and I completely forgot about the news, but wait a second. I just wanted to show off. As you can see, it's unfortunately kind of late, so the lighting is a bit meh. Although, well, it's golden hour. It's golden hour. Let's just tell ourselves that. Over here, I kind of made like a shopping district with like a channel and ignore some of these benches. Sometimes Miis can ask you to place certain objects in certain locations, and I always say yes because they seem to be discounted. But some of the things that I've been requested to place, I've not moved yet. One of my Miis literally requested to block off the bridge. That is so dumb. But then over here, I kind of have this like central park area. And again, some of these things I actually placed myself, like these, but others were put here because people requested them. So yeah, it's pretty fun. And oh look! Oh my gosh, these guys are at the restaurant. Should we have a look at the cutscene?
Have you heard that rumor going around about Funatsu? Yes, but it's probably not true.
Fluttershy speaks a bit quieter. Of course, right in character.
About things going on this island. Like there being a secret rocket base around here. Monkey Luffy is just so, you know, in so many ways. Do you know what I mean?
Actually, I think I do know what she means. Okay, well, they're just having a conversation. Anyway, I wanted to look at the news. It's Bill Cipher!
Good evening, and welcome to the news at 5.
Of course, I gave him the scary voice.
Series of island challenges saw Zoe facing off against her own face.
Ooh.
Indeed,
Oh my god.
was here to make an attempt at the world record for stretch.
What? Oh my god. So this is Zoe from K-pop Demon Hunters, and we got Fluttershy and Sailor Moon and Minecraft Steve and Isabel.
Asked residents for their reactions. I don't mean to brag, but I played a rather large part in that as well.
Of course, of course.
Thank
That's
you.
all he has to say. Okay.
I'm Bill Cipher, and this has been 5 o'clock news.
The news are so good. Anyway, I was going to say I have my central cockpit over here with a ferris wheel back here as well. Ignore everybody wanting to talk to me. And down here I have my beach. It's not that big yet. Oh look, Shrek is reading his self-help book. But yeah, I don't have a lot of beach yet, but at some point I think I want to make it really big so that they can hang out and play on here and stuff. What are you doing? Oh, he's just like me. And then over here across this other channel that I made where I'm still thinking about what fences I should use to make my little bridges over here. But then over here I kind of have like a residential area with, again, some randomly placed objects by them. But so I want to continue to add Miis and make more houses over here, and maybe there could be another row like back here and another row of houses back here. I definitely want to extend this a lot. But anyway, let me show you everybody that I made. So my first ever Mii was actually Fluttershy. Like from My Little Pony. And look, she's over here with Sailor Moon right now. This is a bit of a spoiler because this is actually Sailor Moon's room. What level do I have her? Oh, level 9 already. And look, she actually has a crush on Zoe from K-Pop Demon Hunters. Of course, she's an easygoing softie. But yeah, that's her. Her house is actually over here. She lives with the emo bros and she's the third wheel. I gave her this cute kind of cottage-core-y room. I think this fits her really well. And then who did I make next? Oh, wait, we were just here. I made Zuko next, like from Avatar, The Last Airbender. And he lives over here. I gave him this kind of Japanesey room. And he actually has a problem. Let's see what it is.
Oh, yeah. Alright.
But so, he's part of the emo bros, and then Link, his husband, is the other emo bro. Of course, he is a confident leader, very fitting. And what's up?
Getting to the restaurant can be tough because there's no direct path.
Whatever he's going to suggest is probably gonna be terrible, but let's see it anyway. He destroyed my bridge. He destroyed my grass thingy over here. The Miis aren't exactly the smartest when it comes to design. €1!
Construction
See, that's what I mean. Buying items from them and construction stuff is so cheap. That's why I always do it. But I'm gonna say, let's maybe not. He's also best friends with Minecraft Steve and Minecraft Steve's kid, Tsunami. We're going to get to that. This is the other emo bro, this Link. We just saw him, and he's just lounging over here.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to get that out of my system.
It's a bit awkward that he talks, but unfortunately they have to talk. But so he's of course a reserved introvert, and like I just said, he spouses with Zuko. I also gave him the quirk. Wait, I gave everybody really fitting quirks. I should show them maybe as well.
Are you on its fine day?
But he's nonchalant, so he actually doesn't show much expression on his face at all, which again is just so fitting. Next up, we already saw her. I made Zoe.
It's nice to see you.
And yeah, she has a crush on Fluttershy. And she's also friends with Isabelle and Minecraft Steve. And of course, she's an energetic, bubbly type.
Could you give me something cold to eat?
She wants something cold. Wait, maybe, persimmon?
Oh my.
Again, very accurate to the movie. Wait, not what she wanted. Huh, I guess since she said something cold, she probably meant more like ice cream. I just thought something that wasn't heated. Well, whatever, she liked it. And of course, she's like... she can't stand still. Again, very accurate to the movie. And she lives over here in this little house. Next up, I made Hatsune Miku, of course. Here she is, chatting to Pinkie Pie. And yeah, I gave her the sparkly voice, of course. She's married to Minecraft Steve and they had a child together. We're gonna meet her in just a second. And also she's best friends with Fluttershy. And of course, she's an easygoing optimist. Finding a personality for Miku was a bit difficult because Miku is more of an ideal than a character, I feel like. But I think this fits her really well. Next up is her spouse, Minecraft Steve. And he has a more serious problem. What's up?
Hello.
Shout out to my sister for drawing this glorious face and sharing him with me. And of course, he's a confident individualist. And his third highest relationship is actually with Zoe, huh? I didn't know that. Okay, but what is your problem?
Wouldn't it be marvelous if Zoe and I lived together?
They keep requesting stuff like that. No! You have a family! What is this?
I'm glad I asked.
I guess it would be funny if she moved in, maybe. Huh, maybe I should have said yes, but whatever. Oh, look! He's using his toys so hard. Again, I keep having moments where I'm like, this is just so accurate to the character. It's so funny how you can recreate people in this. And then next up is Waluigi. And it seems he wants to play a game with me.
What? Looking for something to do.
Oh, I've tried this once before and I was terrible at it. Okay, time to redeem myself. This is going to be so good. Watch.
You can hold down the A button to charge up your
Look at everybody who is here. There's Shrek and Minecraft Steve and Zuko and Luffy. Okay. Oh look, and Sailor Moon is in the news. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna charge up. Maybe like until here?
That's the way.
Okay, he's at the top now. I get 2 more tries.
2 pokes to go.
Okay, let's try a lighter one. Like that?
This view never
Okay.
gets old.
I think I failed again. I thought that was a light one. Okay. This much. For sure. Oh. Wait, did I do it? Wait, I actually did it! Oh my gosh! I'm a pro gamer.
I knew you could do it.
Okay, that was a comeback. That last one was literally perfect. What happened to me?
Congratulations. Wow, it's time for your
The big one. I could have had a chick. I could have had a rose. No. I guess I get a romantic drama. Oh, look at the way he walks. Again, just perfect. I think if I start talking to him, he should wait.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. He is an energetic, hot-blooded type, and he just married. This happened like yesterday or 2 days ago, but he married Isabelle from Animal Crossing. Not sure if that's my OTP, but I think it's hilarious. Our next is Pinky. Again, also made by one of my siblings and then shared to me, shout out. And Pinkie Pie from My Little Pony, of course. And she's an energetic adventurer, and she actually just confessed her love to Bill Cipher, and this may just be my OTP, honestly. Although, I think Zuko and Link, the emo bros, are my #1 OTP, but I really love this pairing as well. They just kind of seem like they would fit together, don't they? And then who's next? Oh, it's literally Bill Cipher. Huh. I totally forgot I created them after one another. He's talking to Shrek right now. But I think he came out so well as well. This is actually one of my own.
Committing cybercrimes. You caught me daydreaming.
It's actually one of my own drawings here, this face. And he's an energetic charmer, and I just think that personality fits him so well. Like I said, in love with Pinkie Pie. And of course, I gave him the spooky voice
Our
here.
creature confessed her love to me. I hesitated a bit, but I decided to take the leap and go out with her.
I'm just a really big fan of how he turned out. He's also the smallest one. I think I literally made him as small as possible, which is so hilarious. And he floats too, of course. But it's so funny, he constantly has to get up on little stools to reach things. Oh. Look at these two lovebirds. Who's next? Oh, it's Isabelle. Again, spent some time in the me creation thingy for this to draw her ears. Oh, and I actually forgot to show some of the houses for the last one. I just remembered. But so this is Wallabelle's home. This is where Waluigi and Isabelle live. Over here, this is the party house. This is where Bill Cipher and Pinky live. I gave Bill Cipher this one with the triangles, and I gave Pinky this birthday-themed one. But I also put a birthday-themed one in their downstairs area in their house. Did you know that this was a thing you could do? If you go to the home editor, you can also select the living room and select entire room, and you can apply any of the sets that you can buy in the shop into the downstairs room as well. I totally thought that you would be stuck with this default one, but no, you can use any you want, which is pretty cool. And so yeah, Pinkie Pie and Bill Cipher, of course, got this birthday blowout set. I thought this fit them really well. But yeah, there you go. Fun fact. And look, over here in the house of Isabelle and Waluigi, I gave them this fancy interior downstairs. And Waluigi has this kind of purple fancy set, and then Isabelle has this library one. And Isabelle is of course an easygoing carer. Like I said, Waluigi is her spouse. Okay, let's ask her what her problem is.
I've been thinking of doing something different with my hair. What do you think?
Something different with your hair? Sorry, I need to keep you lore accurate.
Oh, you think so? I'll leave it to this then.
And then next up is Shrek. Oh look, he's lounging outside the restaurant. Hello.
Alright, yeah.
He's a reserved introvert, and he actually has a crush on Monkey D. Luffy. And Sailor Moon has a crush on him, so I've got a little bit of a love triangle. Oh look, you can see Miku lounging in the back. But so that's really interesting. I wonder what's gonna happen here because, yeah, again, spent ages drawing his ears as well. Okay, I'll leave you to it. He lives over here. And look, I gave him this dingy interior. I thought this fit him really well. And then next up is, of course, Luffy. When I got this hat in the shop, I was like, okay, now's the time to make him as well. It looks like he actually wants to play a game.
Let's play bowling.
Bowling. That's so funny. That's the other one that I'm always terrible at. Well, let's see if I can redeem myself with that one too. Too bad. Oh well. What do I get? Some toilet paper. Toilet paper. Miku, I see you back there. No! You turned that back on. You turned that back on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Well, I guess I tried. I think this one is off too, right? Yeah. It's kind of fun to have street lamps, but also a bit of a pain because they keep messing with them. Anyway, that was Luffy, and then next up is Sailor Moon. Here she is, and look, I gave her little wings. And she's of course an easygoing dreamer. Again, I think that fits so well. And right now she has a crush on Shrek. Previously, she had a crush on Luffy, but unfortunately, he rejected her. And then there was this other moment where I once again was like, oh my gosh, this is so in character, where Sailor Moon got rejected. And then I went to talk to her again afterwards, and she was like, no, I have to keep trying. I'm going to confess to him again. And I was like, oh my gosh, Usagi, that is totally what you would do, but also, please stop.
I only let myself believe the good parts of my horoscope.
Yep. Sounds about right. And we already saw this, but she lives over here and she has kind of like a cherry blossom interior right now, which I think is so cute. And I forgot to show this as well, but Luffy actually has like a pirate ship interior. Isn't this perfect for him? And then last, but certainly not least, is my first child that was recently born, which is Hatsune Miku and Minecraft Steve's kid. And she turned out to be an easygoing optimist, and I decided to name her Mindsuna Miif, which I just love as a name. And this is pretty cool as well. There seems to be kind of like a system where babies inherit certain traits of their parents, because look, she got the radiant voice, like the sparkly voice from Miku, her mom, and the greets with a knot thing and eats quickly is from Minecraft Steve, because, you know, in Minecraft you eat kind of quickly. And I thought greeting with a nod, yeah, that she just did it, might be like sneaking. And so she got a mixture.
I wish I had a little bit more of a wild side sometimes.
Ah, Miif. I love you, Miif. I love you. And she also lives over here in the Fluttershy Heartbreakers home. Because originally Fluttershy had a crush on Minecraft Steve. But then he rejected her for Miku. And by the way, I forgot to show this as well, I think, right? This is Miku's room with the stars. Unfortunately, I've not found a good room for Minecraft Steve. I'm still waiting for maybe like a mine interior or a cave interior. And I've not thought about like what personality exactly and like what style I want for Mindsuna Miif either. So she doesn't have a proper room either yet, but I will get to that at some point. But yeah, that was it. That's all of my Mii so far and what I've built so far. I hope you enjoyed. I think I want to continuously, maybe throughout my playthrough, post little update videos like this, showing off what I did recently. And yeah, this was the first one of that. Actually, also pretty exciting for me to kind of document what my island looked like at this stage. And maybe I should show this as well. If I remember correctly, I'm actually rank 44 already. I thought I was 42, but no. I got some extra levels. So played a lot already, but still a lot to come as well. I'm having so much fun with this game. I really like it. Look! My OTP.
Go.
I just love these two. Fortunately, I still don't have very good clothes for Link. I might give him that knight's armor that we just saw, but I'm still waiting for his like classic hat. You know which one I'm talking about. Right now he just has that cap, but I want his actual like weird shaped hat that he has. Yeah, hopefully I'll find something like that at some point. And yeah, thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video, and bye!